Hay agua. Basta, sola. Agua. Trae de la de
Yeah, they got them by ships. Huh?
Yeah, this motherfucker was at
Christian, Toya, how are you? Christian.
How much would you be helping out with your kids?
I see them every day. Well, actually, every other day.
Let's try.
Toya, do you see the kids? Have you seen the kids?
Thank you.
Latoya. Dr. Murray?
Thanks, Latoya.
Clothing that the King of Pop was designing with one of the kings of celebrity fashion, Ed Hardy's Christian Audigier. We have exclusive video of the designs that Jackson had approved right before he died. NBC's Jeff Rawson is in Burbank. It seems like there is still money to be made now, even after Michael Jackson's death.
Well, in fact, we were talking to some experts. Celebrities often, Contessa, and as morbid as it sounds, make more money dead than alive. Elvis Presley died, for example, less than $5 million to his name. Last year alone, his estate made $55 million. Same thing with Michael Jackson. I mean, look at it. Just in the past 2 months since his death, his estate has made $100 million. They're expected to even double that by the end of this year, up to $200 million. And so, yeah, there's a lot of money to be made. The Michael Jackson movie is coming out in late October. A book deal is in the works. They're going back to court to approve more merchandising deals today. And now, of course, this exclusive information that Michael Jackson was working on a clothing line at the time of his death with the man on your screen on the right, Christian Audigier. He's the lead designer for Ed Hardy, the popular brand. And you can see some of the designs that Michael Jackson approved himself just before his death. This was supposed to come out. Now Christian Audigier says he still wants all of this to come out, these T-shirts, the rhinestone socks, the belts and all, to come out, and he wants to work with the estate on it. Audigier told us that there are many designs that he wants on the shelves soon. Take a listen. How many different Michael Jackson designs do you have?
Oh, maybe 100 of them.
100?
Oh, yeah. 100 of them.
It's going to be a big part of the line.
Oh, yeah.
He said there's no reason why the line shouldn't come out, Contessa, and he also told us that Michael Jackson wasn't just a performer like most of us knew him, but he was a pretty shrewd businessman and was heavily involved in this marketing of this line that, of course, he would never live to see on the store shelves. But he approved all of this himself, which you're seeing on the screen.
All right, Jeff, thanks for the update.
I got in my car and I went over to the house, and by the time I got there, the ambulance was pulling out. So I found out where they were going. I just turned the car around and I headed to the hospital. So I got there and the gates were wide open and the guards were out there, and I said, well, where's the ambulance? And they said they took Michael to the hospital. By the time I got there, the ambulance was pulling out. So I got there and the gates were wide open. Where's the ambulance?
And then the next day I was at the dry cleaners in the morning, and I got a call that you have to get to the house from Frank Dileo, who was serving as his manager. Zoomed up to the house, and as I was approaching the house, the ambulance was just coming out of the gate. I received a phone call from Frank Dileo. I think it was approximately 10:30 or 11 o'clock in the morning.
All right, and what time was this?
I believe, to the best of my recollection, it was somewhere around 10:30 or 11 o'clock.
All right, and what time, do you recall how long it took you to get to Michael's house in Cariolwood Drive?
About 15 minutes. The paramedics and the ambulance, the red ambulance, was leaving.
Ms. Chase, I'd like to turn now to Thursday, June 25th, 2009. And did you begin your workday much as you described for us, as you did most every day, and in particular on June 24th, by preparing breakfast for the children?
Yes, I did. On that day, I started preparing Mr. Jackson's breakfast as normal.
Did Dr. Murray come down to the kitchen and pick up the juice sometime after you returned from the market and prior to the first time you saw him in the kitchen that day?
No.